loves, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to take you along with me through all the things I got to immediately I got to Cameroon from Nigeria. Now the first thing I got up to immediately I came back was the wedding cake that was pending. Immediately I got back, I thought that I had to rest to recover from the trip, but no, work was waiting for me at my face. So I just got into baking. I had to bake this cake because it was my brother getting married. I mean, what can I tell family as to why I did not show up for my brother's wedding or why he doesn't have a cake, right? Now the thing is, I am based in Limbe, Cameroon, and my brother was getting married in Yaounde, Cameroon, which is the capital city of Cameroon. So I had to bake in Limbe and transport the cake all the way to Yaounde. So I had to travel on the wedding day itself. So I planned myself that I was going to leave Limbe very early in the morning at about 6 a.m. to Yaounde, and give and take I should be in Yaounde by 12 noon.
It started raining very seriously just after we left Limbe. On getting to Mutengene, it was raining cats and dog there, and it rained from Mutengene till we got to Douala and left Douala. It was still raining. We got to Bonaberi and everywhere was water on the road. Most apparently the rain had fallen overnight, because at the time we got into Bonaberi the volume of the rain had reduced. Douala is the economic capital of Cameroon, and it's also the capital of Cameroon's littoral region. It has the country's major international airports, which is the Douala International Airport and the seaport. It is the commercial and economic capital of the entire CEMAC region, comprising of Gabon, Congo, Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Central African Republic, and Cameroon. It handles most of Cameroon's major exports such as oil, cocoa, coffee, timber, metals, and fruits.
The church wedding was supposed to start at 2 p.m. and the reception was supposed to start at 8 p.m. So I knew that was so much time for me. So I knew if I leave Limbe by 6 a.m. I would get to Yaounde by 12 noon. I would go straight to the event hall, set up the cake, and then go to the hotel room and change up, go for the church wedding, because of course I'll catch up, and from the church wedding I'll come back to the hotel room and rest a bit before I go for the reception at 8 p.m. right? That was the plan I had in my head, but lol. While we're driving, we realized that our car started acting funny at some point, so we pulled over, we tried to check it out, carried some water and opened the bonnet of the car, and we filled in some water, and we thought that was the problem. We continued going. It pulled for a few kilometers and then it started acting up again. We knew that this was something more than we could handle, so at some point the car just went off. It ceased. You all know how automatic cars behave. It could not move from there, so we had to look for a mechanic place that was nearby to come check out the car. Now, family members, according to my plan, I was supposed to be in Yaounde by 12 noon, but this whole car situation, so we knew that if we were to go by that plan, we were going to be late. So we had to devise a means, a strategy that we would reach Yaounde faster than expected. So while they were repairing the car, I was talking with the driver and we're trying to devise the fastest way we could use to get to Yaounde, since we had lost so much time at the garage. And then he said there is this new road that he heard that they are still constructing, and it leads you straight into Yaounde town itself, than if we were to go by the normal popular road. There's going to be traffic and it's longer, right? So we asked the mechanic and he said yes, the road, we could go by that road. It's started, but I don't know if they have not launched it yet, or so many cars don't know about the road yet. So the mechanic directed us on where to take a detour to follow the new road.
The road leads you straight into Yaounde town itself, and the first neighborhood you get to when you use the new road is a neighborhood called Bisong. From there we used Google Map to help us find a location to the event hall. This is Cameroon's reunification monument, which was constructed in the 1970s to memorialize the post-colonial merging of British and French Cameroon, which is located in Yaounde. The architects of these are Gideon Mpondo and Egabet Mveng. This is Post Central, which is like a very important roundabout in the city of Yaounde. Now, Yaounde is the capital city of Cameroon with a population of about 2.8 million, and it is the second largest city in the country after the port city of Douala. It is found in the central region of Cameroon. Yaounde is spread over 7 hills, so consequently, it is a hilly town. The Unity Palace is found in Yaounde, Cameroon, which is where our president resides in. Yaounde is home to so many administrative offices and headquarters. It has a couple of touristic sites such as the Independence Square, the Cameroon Unification Monument, the Basilica of Mary Queen of the Apostles, and so many others.
Finally, we made it to the event hall, and I was so glad we made it on time. Yes, I missed the church blessing. We made it there at about 4:30 to 5 p.m. In my head, I knew that was so much time for me because the reception was slated to start at 8 p.m. I got to the event hall only for me to enter, and I'm not seeing the cake table. You all, we had gone back and forth about this cake table matter before this day. There is a group chat that all the vendors were put into, so we're discussing before that day, and I told them that I'm leaving from Limbe to Yaounde. I cannot transport a cake table, so they should make provision for a cake table. Family members went back and forth with that, and in my mind I knew we had settled on that, only for me to get to the event hall. Everything was set, everything was really looking so beautiful, like they were done with their decor. The DJ was ready there, it was really giving wedding vibes. I couldn't find my table. Oh Lord, this was where the struggle began, and I think at this point I did not even start panicking. I asked the decor woman, like, what's happening? We spoke about this, and she's like, oh no, she thought I was going to bring my own table. I said, you thought how were you thoughting? And I was thoughting, like, did we not have this conversation? And I made it clear that I'm coming all the way from Southwest. I could not travel with the cake table to Central region. And to get the long story short, family members, there was no cake table. So she made 1 or 2 phone calls, and she called a colleague of hers who is into the decor business as well, and asked her if her cake table was available, and she said yes, we should come pick it up. Now Yaounde is so big, so we got into the car heading to pick up this cake table. We left the event hall at about past 5 p.m. We only got back to that place after picking the cake table at about past 7 p.m. Yes, family members, where we had to go and pick up the cake table, it was so far, and then little traffic here and there with the bad roads. See, it just delayed us so much, so that when I saw night approaching and we were still struggling to pick up cake table, I looked at my time and I said, Elomo, this cannot be the plan. As in, thankfully I had already done everything there was to do on the cake. I just had to mount the entire thing together, put the flowers, and that was about it. I'm so glad at the end of the day that we were able to catch up with time. At exactly 8 p.m. we were done, as in done with the cake. Everything was set, and I was so relieved. Like, even if the event is to start late, we all have this thing that we call here in Cameroon Black Man time, where the event never starts at the set time it is supposed to start. So I was just so happy that even if it's to start late, it should be that it's the Black Man time system. It is not the fact that because I was late, like, I should not be the reason why somebody's wedding should not start on time. So I was so relieved and thankful to God that we're able to catch up with time and pull that through.
By His grace, I am complete. Totally complete. By His grace, I have made it in life. By His grace, I've got victory. Over situation. By His grace, by His grace, by His grace, favor everywhere, peace with men and God. I cannot tell it all. I try to count my blessings and name them one by one. Then I realize it's by His grace. I will lie you. I will lie you. I will lie you. No.
I'm unbreakable. I'm unstoppable. I'm invincible. I'm unquenchable. I'm on top. I'm on fire. He's enough. By His blood, I have conquered more than conqueror. Yeah. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Yeah. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Yeah. I go lie you. I go lie you. Hey. No, I go lie you. I go lie you. I go lie you. Hey. See, my brother and his wife, they finished work on this song. See, please just go now to their YouTube channel to listen to this song, because since this song was released, I mean, I cannot even stop vibing to this song. They both are called Spirit Led, and the title of this particular song is called By His Grace. See, just go and listen to this song. It just has a way of putting you in that mood. You'll be just so thankful to God for all the things that He keeps doing for us on a daily. Having said that, we've come to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Turn on post notification bell so that YouTube notifies you each time I post a new video, and you can be the first to like, first to comment, and first to do all that good stuff. Okay, I'll see you all finally by the help of God on my next one. Bye.